right, hopefully we're back up again. It wasn't the internet free throw, technical free throw, no good. See if I can see that we're back on the air. I'm going to keep talking. It's still 13-11. A second free throw for Mullen coming here. I'll catch you up in a moment on what he does hit one to make it a 1-point game. It was a technical after a foul. You got a foul on Carr, I think, for throwing the ball down, so it'll be Mullen basketball. We'd gotten a foul, but then the technical overrode that, so it's 13-12. It is a 1-point Lomita lead, but Mullen has the basketball in the lane. Up top, Langford, 3 for the lead, and it's good. First one he hit, and it's a 15-13 lead for the Mullen Bulldogs. The Hornets, it's been a terrible second quarter. Hernandez has it. 30 seconds to go, first half. And we've got a foul. Let's see. Foul on Mullen, I believe. Just trying to see if the stream's back up. And again, trying to. Yep, we're back on. So it wasn't the internet, but we lost the feed. That was a foul on Mullen. So Hernandez will go to the line. And again, only 2 points in the quarter for Lomita, and they trail 15-13. So it was a glitch. I'm going to try to figure out why it kicks out of the program at some point. Free throw drops through, went high in the air. You got the shooter's touch. Hernandez makes it a 1-point game. Can tie it with 27 seconds. A very tough second quarter for the Hornets. But we are tied. Hernandez with all 4 points in the quarter makes it 15-all. Langford to inbound. Full court pressure. Langford has it. This Mullen team is just hung around, and oh my. They let that go. He dribbled over his head, somehow underneath. Ball then stolen by Hernandez. There should have been a call there. 10 seconds to go. Hernandez has it on the floor. And then a timeout, Coach Martin. Okay, I'll just leave that as where it is. But Langford had dribbled it, lost it, dribbled over his head, then was able to get the dribble back. And so with 6 seconds to go, Coach Martin got a timeout. So during that time, no scoring was done. That time we lost the feed. Apologize for that. I have to look further into it. At some point, the system, it shut down the software, not the internet. So we started back up. But during that time, there was no scoring. But then again, a foul on Mullen, but followed by a technical foul. And again, those hurt you so much. It gave them one. He hit 1 or 2, did Mullen, and then they got the ball. Ended up hitting a 3 to give them the first lead. Hernandez with 2 free throws here late to tie it at 15. It was an 11-5 first quarter, but Mullen, strong second quarter, and they really shut down the offense of the Hornets. But the Hornets can take the lead with 6 seconds to go here in the first half. 6.1 seconds. We're tied at 15. And this, again, such a critical 25-1A game. Looked like a really strong start, but second quarter, Mullen really did a lot of good things. So Torres to inbound. Torres into the corner. Hernandez in the lane, 4 seconds. That runner, no good. Carr, put back. David Carr at the buzzer. Big putback as Hernandez had a good look in the lane, ran a good play, but it rolled off. David Carr flies in, gets it off the glass to go to give it a 2-point lead for the Hornets as we go to halftime. So that's Carr's first basket of the night at a critical time. So we're at halftime. I'm going to go ahead and take a short break. We'll come back. I'll get you some scoring before I take a little longer break. At halftime, the Hornets 17, the Bulldogs 15 on LTX Sports YouTube channel.
Right now, our world feels divided. But out here, we have so much in common. We fish the same waters, roam the same fields, raise families under the same open sky. Out here, there's no left or right, We all share a love of wildlife and wild places. But now, the animals we love and the lands we treasure are threatened, gone, unless we defend them. This isn't about right or wrong. It's about standing together, because up to 1 million species face extinction unless we unite and act to save them. We are their last line of defense. We are defenders of wildlife. Join us as we band together to protect our wildlife and wild places. Because in our love for what we share, we are closer than you think. Be a wildlife defender. Learn more at defenders.org.
All right, Mark Edmondson back live again. Sorry about that delay. When it kicks out of the software, I just knew I had to restart it, so I did. At halftime, we give you the scoring. 10 points, Hernandez leads the way for the Hornets. 3 points for Yuli Prado, 2 for David Carr, that last second shot, and 2 for Manny Prado. Leading the way for Mullen, Marino has 5 also for Langford, and 5 so they've spread it out exactly right for Morales, so they have 3 players with 5 each. Again, a good start to the game, but Mullen's glad just to keep the pace is not one that the Hornets like, and they're going to have to try to fix that. Part of that is taking care of the basketball. You turn the ball over as many times as they did in the half-court offense, they weren't getting looks at the basket, and then Mullen was glad to run time off, so that really played that second quarter into Mullen's hands. So a lot of time left, good finish there to get that basket, good hustle by Carr to give a 2-point lead. So at halftime, I'll take a little longer break here. At halftime, it is the Lomita Hornets 17, the Mullen Bulldogs 15 on LTX Sports YouTube channel.
My name is Emma. I am 13 years old. 6 years ago, I was injured in a car accident that left me paralyzed from the waist down. Once I completed rehab, my mom applied for a canine companion service dog. Last January, I finally got to meet my service dog, Marcia. We quickly developed a very strong bond. Together, we go to my horseback riding lessons, school band practice, swim meets, and archery classes. Together, we pick vegetables, and we like to cut flowers. I love Marcia. She makes me feel like together we can do anything. I can't imagine life without her. She's a part of the family. We are just one of the thousands of teams Canine Companions has paired together over the past 50 years. With your help, we can continue for another 50. Visit canine.org to see the many ways you can change lives.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Right now, our world feels divided. But out here, we have so much in common. We fish the same waters, roam the same fields, raise families under the same open sky. Out here, there's no left or right. We all share a love of wildlife and wild places. But now, the animals we love and the lands we treasure are threatened, gone, unless we defend them. This isn't about right or wrong. It's about standing together. Because up to 1 million species face extinction unless we unite and act to save them. We are their last line of defense. We are defenders of wildlife. Join us as we band together to protect our wildlife and wild places. Because in our love for what we share, we are closer than you think. Be a wildlife defender. Learn more at defenders.org.
70 million people in the U.S. have learning and thinking differences, like ADHD and dyslexia. Each has their own story. This is ours. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Then schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
The key to unlock the next breakthrough in life-saving cancer research could be sitting in your driveway. Stand Up to Cancer's vehicle donation program makes it easy to turn your unwanted vehicle into funding to support innovative cancer research. These innovations lead to better cancer prevention, diagnosis, and treatment, which means we can help save lives right now. Cancer affects all of us. Today alone, 5,370 people in the United States will be diagnosed with cancer. It will take all of us standing up together to put an end to it. So when you're looking to get rid of your old car, truck, motorcycle, RV, or boat, why not donate it to Stand Up to Cancer? Donating is easy and tax deductible. We'll even tow your vehicle for free. You can be a driving force in cancer research. Donate your car today. Visit standuptocancer.org/cars to learn more.
Mark Edmondson back with you live. Talking to Coach Hesbrook a little bit there during the halftime, working at the table over there, but came over and visited a minute. And this it is 17-15, Lomita back in the lead. They had lost the lead briefly there, so let's hope they don't give that up again. It has been a game. This is a low-scoring game that favors what Mullen's wanting to do. So they're going to have to make some adjustments and try to get it into some easy points. That first quarter was more to the liking. It was 11-5. Again, Hernandez with the 10 points leading scorer, but only 6 points scored by Lomita in that second quarter. They were outscored 10-6, but only 1-3. So they've been playing a zone. They've been packing it in there, and that's not the game that the Hornets like to play. You're going to have to sometime, but you're going to have to probably take a few more of those outside shots. We missed maybe 1 or 2 threes, but we haven't taken many. And when you start passing the ball around too much, you want to pass it, but if you try to get inside, force it in there, that's when some of those turnovers happen. And so I think if they continue that zone, which I expect they will, you're going to have to try to open it up with a few jumpers, and that can change a lot of things. Then when you do that, then hopefully get a little more room inside. But a long way to go here, but an important game. Again, Zephyr at 4-0, Lomita 3-1 right now, all alone at second, but Cherokee and Mullen both at 2-1, Pretty 1-2, Brooks Smith and Richland Springs 0-4. On the girls' side, didn't want to say that earlier, Pretty leads the district at 4-0, Zephyr at 4-1, Cherokee, Lomita, and Cherokee is at 1-2, Lomita and Brooksmith at 1-3, and Mullen and Richland Springs are not going to have their season. So it will be Lomita basketball start the third quarter. So the Lady Hornets right in the playoff hunt. So they won't be back on the floor till next Friday against Cherokee. Well, let's see if we can get a good third quarter here. There's an important win, a game to win for the Hornets. So try to hang on to this 2-point lead right now. Torres, cross-court pass to Hernandez. Hernandez drives the baseline, has to pull it back up. David Carr, Manny Prado also on the floor. Yuli Prado as well. Now too much dribbling. And ball knocked away as they tried to go up and under, did Hernandez, but saved by Torres. But that was just too much dribbling around, kept trying, and finally it was blocked away, but saved by the Hornets. 30 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Manny Prado to Torres. Cross-court pass to Hernandez. Corner three on the way. That was a good look at it, but rebound comes down to Cook. Then Carr almost steals it, but it goes off of David. Rebound had come down to Mullen. Langford to inbound, and he gets it into, but then on the floor. See what this call is. Saying Hernandez picked up his third foul. Well, that was a quick whistle there. Romero, it was on the floor, but Hernandez gets his third foul. He's going to have to be careful. Again, the leading scorer for this Hornet team. Mullen has the basketball. First team foul here in the third quarter. Langford has it. On the right wing, pass inside. Ball knocked away. Good hands by Prado. Manny up ahead to Carr. David at the basket. No good. Could not finish. Rebound to Mullen. It was good. They got that steal and started the break. Couldn't finish it. What they were looking for there. 17-15 Hornets. Mullen has the basketball. Langford again trying to work inside. They got a little size advantage with Marino. Now in the corner to Guzman, to Morales, to Langford. A little short jumper in the lane, rolls out no good. Rebound comes down to Cook though, back up top. Long jumper on the way, no good but we can't clear the rebound. No, we can't. And Langford gets it in the lane and puts it in. We could not clear the rebound, and Langford finally put it in after Marino got it to him. We're tied at 17. We do, and we have all season, have a size disadvantage in most cases, and here tonight that's the case. A couple of taller inside post players. Hernandez tries to go in the lane, but it's knocked away on the floor and then knocked out of bounds. Again, maybe trying to do a little too much there against a couple taller defenders, and Hernandez is going to check out here as Jose Carbajal checks in. Carbajal, Prado, quick three from the corner. Good look, but it didn't go. Rebound to Langford. Mullen with the basketball. We're tied at 17. This could go down to the wire. Up ahead to Marino. Marino looks to drive. That shot is no good. Rebound on the floor. Torres has it. A lot of contact there. No call. They are letting them play. Jeremiah in the lane, but then gets too far inside and just knocked away. Turnover against the Hornets. Not taking care of the basketball. We don't seem to know where we want to go with, whether we're going to pass or. And then we're going to have a foul on Yulee. Second team foul, his first. Second team foul here in the quarter as Jaden Garcia checks in for David Carr. 5:11 to go, third quarter. We're tied at 17. Mullen with the basketball. He can take the lead with the basket. Langford. Langford looks to drive in the lane. And takes a wild shot. It's no good. Prado with a good block out. Yulee. Yulee will dribble it in the front court, give it to Torres. Now the Hornets trying to regain the lead. 4:53 clock runs here in the third quarter from Lomita. Jose Carbajal, left wing, up to Torres. Torres back to Carbajal, trying to move the defense around. Torres thought about the three, now drives, and he's going to be fouled. Got a baseline move there. Let's see, I think that's in the act of shooting. That's the foul. Let's see whose foul was on. Now that's on Romero. That's his fourth. So I think he's about to go to the bench, but and everything's going to be crucial from here on. Free throw is good. Jeremiah Torres, first free throw is good, and his first point of the night gives the Hornets a 1-point lead. 4:37 to go here in the third quarter. Again, low-scoring game is definitely benefiting this Bulldog team. Both free throws good. Torres knocks down two. 19-17. Some pressure being put on. See if we can get a turnover and turn into some points. Get into the front court. Does Cook. Cook back to Morales. Morales. Ball off his foot, out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. See if they can work it into some points. So we got a turnover there. Good defense by the Hornets. They lead by 2. Carbajal, quick three. It's short. Rebound comes down to Cook. He gets it to Morales. Again, I think that was a good open look. It was a little short. Hope we can get a couple of those to go. Cook has it on the dribble to Langford. Langford shoots the quick three. It's short. Off of Mullen, out of bounds as Marino tried to get the rebound. It will be Lomita basketball. 3:56 to go. So under 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. 19-17. See if we get on a run. Sure like to get some distance going into that fourth quarter. Straightaway three is good by Torres. And Jeremiah's had been hitting some of those threes. He's only, I think, taking one tonight. Needed that one. 22-17. Get a little defensive momentum going. Morales into the front court. Pass inside, and it's too strong. Turnover, he really had, I think, a shot at the basket. Good defense by Torres as he stood between Morales and the taller Marino and forced a bad pass. Torres, Carbajal thought about the three there. Ball knocked on the floor. Garcia has to save it. take care of the basketball. Let's get a look. Manny Prado down low, couldn't get it to go. Good find. He went off the glass inside, but fell off no good. Langford with the rebound. 22-17. 3:03 to go. Hornets with the lead. Mullen has the basketball. Morales, the high post to Armendez. And that, let's see what, he took 2 steps. He took a step, but it looked like he easily took a step or two. Then the whistle, they're talking about what it is. Saying it was a foul. Took 2 steps. So it's going to be a foul on Lomita. It was on the floor. So Mullen will inbound from the baseline. 2:53 to go here in the third quarter. Morales to inbound, gets it in. They leave Marino open for a 3. It's no good. Rebound on the floor. Carbajal runs it down to Torres. Torres trying to push it up ahead to Prado, and again, we get in a little bit too much of a hurry. We get a chance to extend the lead, and we try to make a full-length court pass. Then there was an open person, but they couldn't come up with it. Turnover against the Hornets. 2:41 to go third quarter, 22-17. We were tied. No, it was 17-15 at halftime. 2:41 to go. Mullen will have the basketball trying to cut into the lead. Langford in the backcourt to Marino. Marino hands it off to Guzman. Back to Marino. Marino to Langford in the lane. Langford takes the baseline jumper, rolls off no good. Rebound though, back to Marino, and his shot, short jumper is good. We couldn't clear the rebound. Marino with his 7 point makes it 22-19. Can't get too much distance from him. Torres has it outside the 3-point line. Now to Carbajal, to Garcia in the lane. Short jumper, off the rim, no good. Fights for the rebound. Morales has it. Going the other way to Guzman.